Moses Itauma is a young boxer already being compared to the legendary Mike Tyson.
I love you, Mike.
Lightning-fast punches, devastating power, and a predatory fury in the ring. He obliterates opponents in just minutes. But the most impressive part, Itauma has set his sights on breaking Tyson's record, aiming to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Will he succeed? Let's take a closer look. Moses Itauma was born on December 28, 2004, in Slovakia, to a Nigerian father and a Slovakian mother. His early life was marked by encounters with racism, prompting his family to move to England in search of better opportunities. Settling in Chatham, Kent, Itauma began his boxing journey at a young age, inspired by the legendary Prince Naseem Hamed. Experts, showcasing his incredible potential. In his debut fight, he knocked out Czech fighter Marcel Bode in just 23 seconds.
The fact that his brothers lost tonight, this is the first big test of his professional
defeat out, hasn't he? And look, what a start!
What a start!
One left punch to the head was enough to send Bode to the canvas, proving Itauma's destructive power.
Defeat out, hasn't he? And look, what a start!
What a start! He's a knockout machine as a junior amateur.
In his second fight, Itauma faced experienced Mexican boxer Ramon Alberto Ibarra. However, all of Ibarra's skills were no match for Itauma's overwhelming power and speed. In the 35th second of the first round, Itauma unleashed a brutal combination, finishing with a right hook that sealed the deal. However, Dovbyshchenko displayed remarkable resilience, absorbing all of Itauma's hits and demonstrating surprising stamina and determination.
Tonight, haven't we? The shot there. Yeah, just made him screw up his legs against two men who came in to roll over. Dovbyshchenko's wanted to stand there and take it.
My job is getting to the ring and fighting whoever they put in front of me, even if they're a problem.
Despite not securing an early victory, Itauma demonstrated not only his physical attributes, but also his ability to adapt to challenging situations, which made this fight a valuable experience for his professional fight. Moses Itauma faced Argentine boxer Kevin Nicolas Espindola on July 29, 2023, allowing the Argentine to dictate the pace of the fight. Although Espindola endured the relentless pressure and made things difficult for Itauma at times, the young Brit showed his readiness for tougher opponents by managing the fight and responding to every challenge.
He's going to be very bruised in the morning, and that was a great left hook, moves it to the body, again comes in with a big right hand, now he switches to the body again. Can he finish it? No, it's too late.
In the end, Itauma secured the victory by decision, improving his professional record to 4-0.
3-1 Super Heavyweight Championship.
Looking for big punches.
Would love to be the youngest ever.
In the body also.
In his next fight, Moses Itauma faced the ambitious Amine Busetta on September 23, 2023.
In there tonight and looking for a knock
punch to detect and
who was born in Morocco, but these days
at speed.
From the very first seconds of the bout, applying immense pressure on his opponent.
This year, left uppercut.
Busetta found himself in deep trouble in the first round, getting knocked down twice by Itauma's precise punches.
Who's looking for the finish? Still 90 seconds in the round to go, and in goes the towel.
After the second knockdown, Michał Bolos.
Moses Itauma and his team don't spend too long worrying about the opponent.
As usual, Itauma started the fight with an aggressive attack, instantly seizing control. But young Mike Tyson once again lived no chance for his opponent and destroyed Bolos in just 1 minute.
First round.
That's a great left hook. He's gone.
The first knockdown came from a staggering to the canvas. Despite getting up and continuing, it was clear that his resistance had been broken. The next combination of punches sent Bolos down again, and the referee stopped the fight.
In a straight line, inviting the trouble. He's brave, but he's completely outgunned.
In 2024, Moses Itauma continued his impressive winning streak, knocking out Dan Garber in the first round.
7 wins from 7 fights. It's been the distance twice, Itauma. Very late.
From the very first seconds, Itauma took control, unleashing a series of powerful punches on his opponent like lightning. Under the barrage of attacks, Garber was literally driven around the ring, forced to retreat from corner to corner.
Fight on Monday, so fair play to him. His hands are getting quicker. He's got destruction for that big left-hand counter as Garber comes forward, but short. Right.
After Itauma delivered another lightning-fast combination, the referee had no doubt and stopped the fight, declaring a technical knockout in the first round.
And the referee's having a look.
I'll be very shocked if he's not at least the heavyweight world champion, if not, as said, unified and maybe undisputed.
On May 18th, 2024, Moses Itauma continued his rapid rise in boxing, undercarding the super fight between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, facing the experienced German Ilya Mezentchev. Looking ahead, it's worth noting that Moses Itauma sparred twice with Tyson Fury, as part of Fury's preparation for both fights against Alexander Usyk. According to Fury himself, the young heavyweight left a strong impression. He's not just a guy with power, he's got the mind of a fighter. Fury also remarked,
I think he's a good kid. I've said in the past that I think he can be a champion, and I do think, just like I said with Jared Anderson, I think Jared and Moses are very, very both good fighters. However, there's a lot of temptation.
Moreover, Itauma was one of the few fighters to feature on the undercard of both Usyk-Fury mega events, which further underlines his rapid cornering him and continuing his destructive attack.
There's been a look of genuine fear in the eyes of since the start of this fight, and he cannot fend his man off, and the referee is going to stop it, and rightly so. That was taken.
On December 21st, 2024, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, as part of the grand Alexander Usyk vs. Tyson Fury 2 event, Moses Itauma delivered yet another knockout spectacle, facing the seasoned Australian Demsey McKean heavyweight champion. Share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for his career. It's bound to be incredible.